talk about mental health, it roots to the fact of worry and fear. Because as a child, and you grow up in my situation, in a very fearful upbringing, roots this, it just gives a stronghold. And I had this lady when I was 19, and it was when actually my oldest brother passed away. My brother Billy did not deal with the death of my father very well, and it ultimately, like 11 years later, resulted in his death, unfortunately, because of he turned to drugs and alcohol to cope with the flaming arrows of the enemy that came his way. And his was guilt. We're not going to talk about guilt today, but the flaming arrow that the enemy flung at him was guilt over my dad's death. And ultimately, I was in a depression. It was really the first time I could say I was really in what would be considered depression when my brother passed away. And was just fearful. I was fearful. I'm like, this is going to kill my mom. Like, my mom's not going to, she's not going to survive this loss of my brother. And Carol Ann was her name. And she's the one that said, you realize you have a spirit of fear. Like, has a root in you, because I really told her about my whole life. She goes, you have this spirit of fear. Really? Never had seen that in God's word. And she goes, we need to break that off in you. And she began to pray for me, and she began to give me scriptures to overcome, basically lift up my shield of faith. Okay, strengthen that arm to be able to deflect the fiery darts of the enemy when it came to fear and being fearful. And it was so liberating when I realized this did not come from God. God hasn't given us a spirit of fear. He's given us power, love, and most importantly, a sound